See, I don't know how it will configure, but maybe like I never worked on GitLab.
Same thing, yes.
But it is an alternative to the Jenkins. Maybe some operations that won't have in the GitLab, or Jenkins doesn't support some operations that are supporting GitLab. But it is do the same process as CI/CD.
Yes.
And like not only GitLab, we can use also. There is one tool called Bamboo, Octopus, Bamboo.
Octopus,
all the CI/CD pipelines.
Travis CI also same like GitLab, right?
Yeah,
Travis
same.
CI.
Travis CI is also same as Jenkins. Travis CI, and there is one other with CI also, Circle CI.
Circle CI. So
Yeah.
Krishna, the image deployment to GKE, where we handle that deployment to GKE part, that
So deployment to deployment to JKE is also it is done by the Jenkins pipeline.
On there also.
But on the back end, like we do it like through the Helm. So Helm is like a install package manager for Kubernetes. So if you suppose like when you install something in Linux, right? Suppose in CentOS, like you use Yum. So Yum is nothing but like all the package manager, right? In the same way, like Kubernetes has lot of YAML files, like suppose service.yaml and the deployment.yaml and the replica.yaml and the pod.yaml. So all will this club, and they, like we put it in the Helm. So the Helm takes care of this one, and it deploys on the JKE.
Okay. And actually we in the code we are using the Docker file, as well as so we are in the code we are not maintaining the YAML file, right? The Kubernetes YAML file, config YAML file that was maintained through Istio only. Sorry, Helm only, right?
No, yeah, Helm only. Istio is like service mesh. It is different.
Oh, Istio is different, and Helm is different. Istio is different. Both are different.
Yeah. Istio is like a service wrapper. You can check in the Google. Istio is like service mesh. Yeah, service mesh.
So here, how we configure Istio? That is through the CI/CD one, or this is different?
I never configured Istio in from my here also. But as of my knowledge, yeah, Istio is configured, but Asan and Ganga takes care of that one.
So how we configure Helm then? Helm one?
Like same like in the GitHub repo, like we have the we have the configure repo. So all the things not comfortable. So all over here, like place over here. Suppose if you go to TFX NPA, see Istio. I say like all the YAML, like config of YAML.
Oh, YAML
deployment. So all the YAML it will take from here. It will take it to one and it will deploy.
So after you run that Terraform, if we faced any issue, means like that issue, so how did you know? Means where is the error and all those things or anything?
The Jenkins pipeline is nothing but like just we need to provide the commands, like how we do the commands in VM. Then the same way, like we need to provide the like what are the steps like that to be executed, that like we can do it via Jenkins pipeline. If you go to the Jenkins console job, right? I mean any console or
any
job,
console.
You can like if you check from starting to end, you can observe like what exactly it is doing.
Okay, complete process.
If you go to any CI job, or I'll go any deployment job, right? Go to B2B service.
Here we can see the job.
You see the console output, right? From starting, you can also from Git. So it is up to here. It is cloning the code from Jenkins, and from here it is getting the repository. What we configure.
Okay.
All the Helm config, like these are all the values. From here, it is running on this node.
So what node it hit and all the minor details.
That will be defined in the code only, like what node it should get. Oh yeah.
So last time we did a cluster, cluster enhancement, right? On the NPE, the big cluster we moved to big cluster,
Yes.
so that some other.
Yeah, the cluster is
Uh,
in Terraform only.
okay. So how did we migrate that thing? Means what was the process to follow to migrate cluster
To
on
migrate,
GK
like
cluster?
again, like okay, to migrate, right? But like in this case, like we have created a new like cluster through Terraform, and after like creating like Terraform, or like all these microservices. So we have deployed each and everything in the new cluster again freshly.
Freshly. So okay.
Yeah. All the microservices like we have deployed one by one.
So you did one by one, or you just trigger
No, one
something
by
so
one.
that
Like we did one by one.
everything?
Like,
Okay,
we did
okay.
one by one, not order time.
So what happened to that cluster? What
No,
was
because
there?
that cluster, the issue is that the cluster, like the subnet rights.
Mm-hmm.
So all the applications, all the pods are maximum like IPs.
Yes, yes.
So maybe like to enlarge the cluster,
Uh-huh.
so the subset has been increased.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
slash 24, it has moved to slash 24 now. So that's the reason like
Mm-hmm. Yeah, cluster has upgraded. So after cluster upgrade, did you make any parameter changes to the Java parameter changes so that it
no, but
handles
by
that?
parameter changes, there's nothing to do with the code Java, right?
No, that 256 MB was allocated to any pod.
No,
How did
so
we?
see, these all the font configurations and everything remains same.
Oh,
If you go
everything same.
to yeah,
Okay, okay.
everything is same. So only change we did from this
Mm-hmm.
cluster, right? Instead of moving this one to the slash 24, right? It
Mm-hmm.
has been increased to slash 24. If you see the subnet over here,
Yeah, yeah. See,
it was like slash 20. Yeah, see, it was like slash 27.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
I
Okay.
think. Like, it was like slash 29, I think.
Uh-huh.
It now made to slash 27. So that's the only change it has happened. There's nothing else.
So the address getting changed and everything will be
Not
freshly
the
created.
address, the subnet has been getting
Subnet has
changed.
been
Yeah.
changed. Okay,
So
okay.
it has been like moved like so that so many applications can deploy. See, we can create the cluster from here also.
Mm-hmm.
Just go to the cluster and just you can create the cluster from here. It's an easy part. But like we are doing it to Terraform. That's it.
Yeah, so we are maintaining state, right? So that's why we are
Yeah,
using.
like we
Yeah,
like everything each resource we do we
we
will create the Terraform only.
maintain
And
a
the
state.
state automatically like
Mm-hmm.
it will replay. Like we won't touch state at all. Unless and until if there is anything that can't be destroyed to Terraform, like from the manually or from Terraform code,
Mm-hmm.
then we like move to state. But usually no one touches the state. It's too risky to like to run the state or to like we should be very cautious when checking
Yeah,
the state
yeah.
file.
So in every
And
run.
in our case, like we don't
Mm-hmm.
like usually open the state file.
Mm-hmm.
Like there are some commands called Terraform import.
Okay, Terraform
Like
import.
we'll check the
Uh-huh.
state file. Yeah.
Okay. So Krishna, every time when we run the Terraform, the state file getting updated in the bucket,
Yes.
like that.
See the Terraform state file we can store anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Not only in the bucket, but we are storing it in bucket. Like in our
Okay,
organization. If you go to any other organization, they will follow other method. And it will
okay.
automatically update in the bucket for sure. Whenever whenever a change is happened, right?
Mm-hmm.
Whether it is addition or deletion or any
Yeah,
change or update,
anything. Uh-huh.
it will display the Terraform state file at the backend.
Okay, okay. And how to how to expose the GKE means to the outer world after creating the cluster
Yeah,
and all.
in our organization, right? The
Mm-hmm.
expose of in our organization, right? The expose of like GKE, like we need to raise a firewall request with the network team.
Firewall
So
request.
whenever
Uh-huh.
so whenever after this has been deployed to JKE, right?
Mm-hmm.
So from our JKE, like we need to like from our JKE, like we need like there is some like communication happen to outside of Equifax.
Outside of. Yeah, yeah. Okay.
like we need to, in our team, like we have a network team. So like we need to firewall the request from network team. So we raise the firewall request.
Yeah, I'm talking about this thing. Istio.qa gcp-intl.gcp.efx.
Yeah,
Who
that
will
will be
give that?
taken care by
Who gave that?
Yeah, three. So no, like you are talking about the
That
communication
that address.
to the
That
outside world.
address. No, not this. I'm talking about that. From the postman we give this thing, HTTPS, that then colon and istio.qa.gcp.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
that thing. That
like
thing I'm
we
asking.
configure in the Helm, right? The HTTP on Dave
Okay, okay,
or something. We
okay.
do it
From
in the
istio.
Helm.
Yes.
If you see the virtual services YAML, you can check it from there.
So
Define it in the
this we have set up, right? This naming structure we only give the name
yes,
istio.qa, istio.prod,
because it
istio.
is already there in the Helm. You
Okay,
see
okay.
this. To be specified over here.
Okay. Values.
Somewhere over here.
Yeah. Okay. Istio.dev.
So still, like in this case, right, the traffic will first like will give the host, and after the prefix, if you specify the prefix after the slash, then it will go to that one.
And
And this is the endpoint.
and which one? Okay, credit health. Okay. This is the endpoint. So any API gateway is here, Krishna, right now? Any API gateway? Any gateway service is here. It cannot directly expose this API to the world, right? Means it going
No,
through a
that's what
center.
right. It doesn't expose this to the world. Like
No,
we need to raise
means
a request to the network team.
separate service or something like that. Means
Not separate service.
separate
Like
team
yeah,
apart
separate
from
team. Like
Canada
you
team.
heard about GNSS. Yeah, like before it was network team. But have you heard about GNSS now? Like in recent days.
No.
Okay, in recent days, our network team has been migrated to the GNSS. So whatever like we need to specify, right? Like we need to add some load balancers in our Helm, so they can like they will update that part.
Okay. That is a. So apart from the tools, what we are as a developer we see, what all tools we are using right now, means from your capacity, what all tools you are doing right now. Actually, we are seeing some of the tools here in the. We see Jenkins and all those thing only, but
See,
from the
Jenkins is
DevOps
a
point.
CI/CD tool. Like Jenkins is a CI/CD tool. It is used by the developer as well as by the DevOps SRE.
DevOps SRE.
It's like all. It will be there from starting to the end. So it
This
is
is the
like
playing
CI/CD
field.
tool.
This is the playing field only. So apart from this tool, any tools we are using? Means for any
to provision the infrastructure using Terraform.
Okay.
And like we are using and for the monitoring we are using Twistlock for the image scan like vulnerabilities. In the CI only like we get Sonar 45 and everything, right? Because it is like cloud, it is like what is it attached to the Jenkins pipeline only this
Jenkins
part.
pipeline.
The Twistlock for the image vulnerabilities, and we are using GCP for cloud. And for GCP, like we have some resources, right? Like BigQuery and that one, and Terraform. And like sometimes we use like C3. And there is when the new requirements comes, right? We follow up that one.
So any capacity planning you do, Krishna, means because it means how many cluster is required for this reason, means on the GK cluster, how many EC2 instance required for this business and all. Are you doing all this stuff? Means one is.
No, I'm not doing all those stuff. So but in usually like we have one cluster, And for all the VMs, this much VMs, it depends upon the requirement. But so yeah, like for suppose you have a requirement from Mohit or you, like you need to create a new VM. If it is actually needed, like we'll be creating it. If it is no need, like maybe then there are already like 3 to 4 VMs, right? Like maybe if a small requirement, we can use that VM only.
So on a monthly basis or a quarterly basis, did you receive that pricing details, and accordingly you work on any optimization, or you can drop some VMs?
Yeah, Rashid did that one for our team. Rashid.
Rashid did it on a monthly basis or weekly basis.
No, yeah, for all the basis, yeah. For all the projects, like he did. Like he mentioned, he only all the he mentioned something for cloudability. Like whatever the resources we are not using, right?
Unusable resources, he drop it.
Yeah, we drop it based upon he noted something which are not needed, so we have reduced that.
So here we have NP, UAT and prod, right? So for NP, any billing got generated for NP, or this is completely free?
No, it is generated 5,000.
Okay. For UAT, bill just got generated, but more should be there in prod.
Yeah, it will be 19. Yeah,
19,000.
Sometimes, yeah.
$90,000.
$19,000.
19,000 to 19,000. 19,000.
Yeah, it will be more because this one, right? This all the projects we maintain, right? It will be filled to one account or maybe 2 accounts.
2 accounts, yeah.
So maybe it depends upon how, I don't know, how backend or configured, but maybe we need to have one building account for all this stuff.
So we need to means on a weekly basis, or means if any service is not required, we need to down it, or we need to scrap it.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. That's what. Did you have access to sync?
No, sync. I think I don't have it. I need to check that one.
Okay. Check once.
Sure. Okay. Yeah, I'll update it tomorrow. We can connect tomorrow and we can create on the call only.
Yeah. We can create on the call. Yeah, thanks, Krishna. Yeah, thank you for time. Yeah, thanks.